The strangest part isn't Charlie Kirk. It isn't even TPUSA. The strangest part is the lineage behind it. Lieutenant Colonel Michael Aquino wrote a book called Mind War while stationed at the Presidio in San Francisco. Not a self-help book, not a political rant, a blueprint for psychological warfare. Mass persuasion, narrative control, cognitive terrain. And Aquino was also an open Satanist. He never hid it, never denied it.
Aquino and his wife, you are a lieutenant colonel in the United States Army.
Correct.
Now, and how does the Army feel about you being head of the Temple of Set?
The Army has known about my religion for the entire span of my Army career, which began in 1968. Mm-hmm. And there was a reasonable amount of curiosity, as there has been all the way along, mm-hmm. with what exactly is this strange and unusual thing. And I've talked about it in much the same way that I've talked here today on your show about it. Mm-hmm. And other than that, the Army has paid very little attention to it, the same as it would to anybody who was, say, a follower of Hinduism or of Buddhism or any other slightly unusual religion today.
So you just go about your Army duties and it's fine and mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah.
Now here's the part people skip past. Aquino didn't write Mind War alone. His collaborative with retired Major General Paul E. Vallely. Fast forward. Vallely sits on the board at Turning Point USA. So take a step back. Strip away the merch, the slogans, the crowd noise. What is TPUSA actually doing? It's not just debating ideas. It's persuasion at scale, changing minds, moving groups, steering perception. And when the same people tied to a psychological warfare playbook are embedded inside a movement built to shape mass belief, coincidence stops being a useful explanation. This isn't about symbols. This is about methods. Because Mind War doesn't care what flag you wave. It only cares that you don't notice you're waving it. The strength
Kirk, TPUSA. The weirdest part about the whole thing, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Aquino co-wrote a book on psychological warfare while he was stationed at the Presidio in San Francisco. And he was a Satanist. He was a practicing Satanist and never denied it. He wrote this book, Mind War. And this became the manual for how to change the minds of large groups of people. Well, the guy he wrote the book with is named Gregory S. Cease. He sits on the board at TPUSA. The guy that co-wrote the book on psychological warfare with Lieutenant Colonel Michael Aquino, a noted Satanist. And then, you kind of think about what is TPUSA doing? And the answer is trying to change the minds of large groups of people.